How's it going, everybody? Sandwhichpants here today, and I have some tips for the new game mode of Gambit that will be released in the Forsaken DLC, September 4th. And some of them are some solo queue tips, some of them are playing with a team, kind of playing by yourself within the team, getting a good team dynamic going, and kind of what you want to be doing whenever you start collecting motes and who wants to do what. So what I'm doing in this particular game that you'll be seeing in the background, as you can tell, I'm running a Voidwalker with the transversive steps, a high rate of fire hand cannon, 150 RPM hand cannon, with Retrofuturist, and Darcy. And the reason I have Darcy on in that slot is because it is a DPS machine against the Primeval. Also, it does pretty good work if you are an invader. So, it doesn't really matter what kind of enemies you're up against. Risk Runner is a really good weapon to use. It's a great exotic to use here. My cousin is actually joining me for this particular gameplay. But he uses Risk Runner. That's what he's been doing. He's found really good success in it. Meanwhile, I've been using hand cannon, shotgun, sniper. I'm very aggressive, and I think on this particular playthrough, I'm running a bottom tree. Indeed, I'm running the top tree. I mean the one that's not Devour, Slova Bomb, because the ability to overcharge your grenade is really good here. And I've actually been finding the best success on a Voidwalker using the Skull of Dire Ahamkara if you have the perks Ashes to Asset and really anything else. You just need Ashes to Asset, because with Top Tree you get a grenade kill, it gives you more super energy, your super is OP as all hell, and the Skull of Dire Ahamkara's exotic perk itself makes it to where you get more super energy back after getting super kills. So if you kill like 12 things with your super, then you'll have more than half a super back at that point. So my strategy here, they're trying to put out blockers to delay us, but what I told my cousin to do, what I told Caleb to do, is to pull small amounts of motes and drop them in, 5 at a time, as quick as you can. I jam 15 motes, and then I just, turn around on this guy and start hand cannoning him down with my horrible aim. My aim sucks. I should have been pushing through to the portal. It's still open. That's not good. I have horrible aim, by the way, so don't. Hey, there we go. Somebody actually pushed through. So what I should have done there is actually push through as soon as the portal's opened. You really want one person to be pushing pretty much at all times. We now have a portal open again here in a minute. We need a couple of more motes. Yep, there we go. Portal is primed. I literally just turn and dip through it. Jump in with my overshield, get my health back, and getting kills out here denies them motes. You always want to try to deny them motes. And then I just get massacred from the side. This was just a bad play on my part. That was really bad. But you need to be pretty consistent in your invasions. You need to go in, you need to get as many kills as you can intelligently, because you will deny them more motes. If you can kill the people carrying the most motes, you'll be fine. My aim is so bad. I apologize for that. So yes, with the motes, you want one person on your team. If you're going in with a full stack, you want to find one person on your team designated to carry 10 to 15 motes. They need to be the person who's constantly pushing forward on the moats. And we got an invader over on our side, but I generally found that if you can just hide from them. Alright, our portal is ready. That is a Dawn Boy, and he's got lots of super energy in this particular run. He activated it literally as soon as he came in. He had 30 seconds of Dawn Boy. Every time you die on your side, or anytime you die, it heals your primeval. So if I were to go, if we got him halfway down and died, then I would heal our primeval by a lot. I don't have any fucking... That's... The transversive steps, what I like about using those here is the fact that sprinting reloads whatever weapon you have equipped at the moment. I almost had the 3. This is a very close game, but it's kind of how they all go. They get really intense. And my job in this particular run, I told as many people on my team as I could that this run was not a run for me to damage primeval, but to get kills on them. That's I get the 3 kills there. We've got 10 seconds to try and push forward for another kill. 3, 2, 1. And I get pulled back in and shot immediately by one of their team, which heals our primeval. However, their primeval has more health than ours, and I have a I don't have Darcy. Oh no. But I do have, I have Darcy, but I just don't have any ammo for it. My job, again, is this, right here. It's to rush around and kill opponents. That's it. That's all I'm here for. To try and kill as many of their team as I can. Get the kill, which healed their primeval at the very last second, and we have officially won the first round. I've killed 8 guardians. I didn't deal much damage to the primeval. I'd only deposited enough motes to almost get 1 portal open, but that was my job on this run. 1 person designated to grab as many motes as they can at the beginning, get to 15 if possible, don't die because you lose all motes on death, deposit those, get to the 25 mark, and go through the portal. And his job from that point on is invade. He is the invader. He is meant to go and hunt enemies on their side. The other people need to, if you're working with a full team, you can coordinate these fairly easy, but other games, you'll just find people who will do whatever role they feel they want to, and you will have to learn to adapt with it. Like one of the runs I played, I was not the invader. I was simply a mote collector and depositor. I was meant to run around and collect all of the motes that I possibly could and drop them in the portal. Rinse and repeat. I would usually do them in increments of 5. Sometimes if I grabbed a rather large collection of like 7, I would just hold out until I got to 15, while my cousin Caleb was grabbing groups of 5 and dropping medium or small invaders on these guys left and right. However, in this situation, yeah, I've got 13 motes, so I decided I'm just going to hold out for the 2. If I hear about an invader, I'll immediately dip. I'm dipping now. I'm out. And I just can't afford to die here, because I have so many motes that are putting us so far ahead. Although now it would be, I wasn't paying attention to the mote count up at the top. I was only paying attention to how many motes I had and the amount of life that I had left. which was not necessarily what I needed to be doing. But now I've got lots of activity on me. And so what you want to do is make sure you're not getting killed while you've got moats, you're not getting invaded left and right. Somebody else took my job at this particular run because we're not a full coordinated team. It's just my cousin and myself and then 2 randos. So we're kind of alternating positions, but the other guy who went across didn't quite pull the job off the way that I would have preferred. But he did, you know, overall in this game, he did fine. The other 2 people on your team, you've got your invader, your small blocker. You want one person constantly on the watch at the top of the scoreboard to make sure of portal activations to the enemy. You'll get call-outs and left and right, but and there's the invader, and see there's the slam 10 motes in before he can get there, or 15 motes. As he rockets, I kill him there. Well, somebody kills him there. Gonna go ahead and bag him. And so I push through. Somebody needs to drop the moat. I push through so that I can get the kills. My team is doing what they're supposed to. So, after you've got the guy on watch for invasion, you need to have one person constantly grabbing ammo. Like heavy ammo to try and stack up, or reminding people of ammo. I get sniped there, that was pretty bad. So you always want to watch out for that, but because you dying heals your primeval, but it's not the worst thing. And I get sniped by a Darcy on the other side, which heals ours, giving them time to get more motes into the bank. And that is a big deal there, is the fact that you can get time, essentially. Yeah, I did get him. But that's a thing you gotta watch out for. A lot of the things that you'll see that during the course of the times I've played in Gambit, invaders coming with colony ammo, invaders coming with a shotgun and a super, or sitting in the very back of the map with a sniper and a scout rifle. Those are very irritating things. And also, if you have a primeval out and the enemy team does not, then I think they get portals more often to the other side without having to deposit motes. I get rocketed there. But that's another common thing. So, as a very quick recap, you got invader, big moat banker, small moat banker, and invader watcher. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and these tips help you guys out. If so, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Sandwhichpants, out.